We're back here on the show. I'm sitting here with Elizabeth. Elizabeth, what's going on?
So we got a lot of sprout stuff.
Sprouts.
Here.
You feeling sprouty out there in DIY land? So can we get a close-up of this stuff here? We'll tilt it up a little bit. Tilt it up. So we have Sprouts, Sprout City.
You were talking earlier about the apocalypse.
Yes.
This is the number one thing I would suggest for people to learn for the apocalypse, because this is 100% doable in an Alston apartment that is halfway through moving right now, which means that anyone can do it. So what I did to grow these sprouts is that I took some regular terrible plastic bags and cut it in strips, made it into a ball, and then spun them on a spindle, like Sleeping Beauty style, to get this plastic thread that I then crocheted into these baskets, which is like, you saw me doing that earlier. And for this is just a big old tub of cheese balls. Nice. So basically, the way that people normally grow sprouts is that they'll take a jar that has a special lid on it so that the water can filter out, and you just fill it with seeds, soak them overnight, pour out the water, and then just water them a couple of times a day so that there's water running over them, but they don't sit in the water. And so for this, I did it kind of supersized. I took a jar of cheese balls, and then this is just the bag that some onions came in.
Nice,
so,
onion bag, very useful.
So 100% recycled. And inside of here now I have a ton of mung bean sprouts, which are just
mung beans.
They're the kind of bean sprouts.
So if you watch The Office,
yeah,
Creed loves them, mung beans.
Mm-hmm.
That's what she said.
And these are also just like the classic bean sprouts that you get if you buy something labeled as bean sprouts, like at the grocery store. Like, that's these. And they're so easy to make. Like, this much bean sprouts, this is 2 like huge bowls of it, was less than $1.
And you just grow them on paper towels, correct?
Yep. Like, actually, these I just grew straight in here. Like,
straight
I just
in the can?
Yep, straight in the thing of the cheese balls. And
Do
then
they taste like cheese balls?
No, not at all. I could work on that though,
Yeah,
like
infused.
maybe
That's
make
how
a
you make
cheese ball dressing.
infusions. Cheese ball dressing.
Yeah. But so with these sprouts, these are mustard seeds, and all I did was crocheted those baskets, like same kind of style of crocheting.
This is crocheted, if you can see. This is plastic bags crocheted into a basket. That's awesome.
And then all you have to do to grow the sprouts in those is just put in the seeds, run water over them a couple times a day, and that's literally
That's it?
Yep. Like, they're just hanging out in my kitchen with all the dirty dishes that I still haven't done because I got my act together to do this, but still, dirty dishes in the sink.
So like you're saying, this is great for the apocalypse. I see that this is all reusable stuff. I really feel with global warming and North Korea and everything else going on. I'm not getting too political, am I, guys? Leave us a message in the chat box on YouTube, But either way, it's like, this is really, really, like, ingenuity and, like, DIY at its best. I mean, take a plastic bag. There's so many on your street. Why don't you do this? So you're making us a nice dip, would you say?
Just like, it's kind of like a salsa, because, a lot of people eat sprouts, like, as a punishment for themselves, where it's just like, oh, I'm going to eat some green, healthy things. I never eat
sprouts, I will be honest.
See?
Neither do I.
It sounds like such a punishing thing to do, and so I'm kind of doing it, like, salsa style today. We're just going to eat them off of tortilla chips.
There we go.
Eat a
It's
regular
like a party.
snack.
So we have some other items here with you as well.
Yeah.
I feel really cool. I'm doing a cooking segment on the show. This is awesome.
Right? Like,
For
this is
sure,
crazy.
man. Move over, Emerald.
This is
I'm
real.
doing a cooking
Do you
segment.
feel which celebrity chef do you feel like right now?
Oh man, I have so many celebrity chef like life crushes in general, but I don't know. Like, I got a shout out to Dave Chang because he kind of
Dave
made
Chang.
like.
Oh, and Emerald.
There you go.
Oh yeah,
Emerald.
I actually met Emerald when I was a little kid.
There you go.
Which was awesome.
Gordon
Like,
Ramsay's
he's a
my
super
hero.
nice
Any
guy.
longtime viewers of the show know I love Gordon Ramsay.
Move your ass!
You like Gordon Ramsay too, Chris O'Grady? Behind the camera? Maybe I shouldn't address you from behind the camera.
Move your ass!
So we got the sprouts here.
Yeah, so that's the sprouts that I grew in my apartment.
Okay.
The other thing I got here is just some green onions, which you can also totally grow in your apartment, but I didn't want to have to do a whole chopping thing here,
Yeah,
so I
fair.
just got them chopped
Much
up already.
appreciated for the prep.
Yeah, they're super easy to just grow like in basically a water bottle with some dirt in it, or you can even grow them in a cup of water and they'll grow greens back like for a couple of weeks before they start to wilt. So
we mix in the green onions.
yeah. So my theory for like just a salad dressing in general is you need something kind of salty, something kind of sour, and then something like oily or toasty.
There you go.
And so here I've got rice vinegar, soy sauce, and sesame oil, and we're just gonna splash a little bit of those onto these, and then that will be really it. You can eat this as a salad. You can throw it like on top of things that you want to make healthier, like whether that's like putting it in like a pasta salad or like putting it on like some kind of bowl. People do a lot of bowls these days.
Quinoa.
Yeah,
Put some quinoa on there.
Yeah, you can sprout quinoa too
Sprout
if you want to
quinoa.
get really
You can
crazy.
do a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Because you can sprout pretty much any kind of bean, seed, grain, as long as it's still in its whole form. Like,
Yeah.
you can't sprout white rice because it's had the outside taken off.
Understood.
But, like, any regular seed or nut you find in the grocery store, like, even almonds, like, you can sprout. Like, I don't know if you've heard
crazy.
about activated almonds on the
No.
internet. Yeah. People are activating their almonds by
Jesus.
soaking them in water, and that's really just, like, the beginning stages of sprouting.
Very cool.
And so, I highly recommend it if you think that you can't have a garden, because I live in the worst place for having a garden. I have barely any land.
All of
in my
us live in
apartment.
tiny apartments.
Yeah.
We live in Boston. Every apartment is tiny, and this is a great thing. You can grow
Yep.
this inside your house.